Do you want to know the secret to make brands reach out to you about paid sponsorships? I'm talking 3 simple steps that you can take as a creator to make your online presence easily discoverable and 10 times more attractive to brands. First, you have to put yourself in the brand's shoes. Imagine landing on your profile for the first time. What would you think of you? In fact, could you even find you in the first place? I've created a framework called the NAV checklist that will help you maximize the chances that brands will find you and want to partner up. Each time you create a piece of content, you should have this framework in mind. It goes like this. N is for niche. Does this piece of content further establish your credibility within the space? A is for alignment. Would a brand landing on this piece of content be comfortable being associated with you or asking you to represent them? And V is for visibility. Is this piece of content easy to find, and have you made it easy for brands to contact you? So let's imagine that a brand has just found you, okay? You need to create a great first impression. From the moment they land on your YouTube or your podcast or your TikTok, you have seconds to grab their attention, or they're gone. It's not about filling your bio with hashtags or a billion emojis, although the one with the money tongue is pretty dope. Your one job is to avoid anything that screams,
I am exactly the same as the thousands of other creators in my niche. You can safely replace me with any other creator. You'll get the exact same experience and the exact same content.
It seems obvious. So many creators get this wrong. You have to be clear about your content niche and your value proposition. What exactly do you do? And how exactly could you be valuable to their brand? This is the niche part of the NAV checklist. If you're a travel influencer, what is your specific angle? Are you a family travel blogger? Do you travel to islands or cities? Or are you more focused on the food that you eat in those places? If you have a newsletter catering to IT professionals, is your audience focused on enterprise, IT support for a specific industry? All of this info needs to be in your bio or on your about section or on your website or whatever the brand is gonna see first. Because you gotta make sure that when the right brand lands on your page, they can instantly tell whether your audience is full of their ideal customers. Okay, so your bio checks out, website checks out, they scroll down. The next thing a brand is gonna notice is your posting cadence. Have they just stumbled across a thriving account run by a creator on the rise? Or is it some sort of content graveyard where your soul and face stares back at them from a 6-year-old thumbnail? I'm sorry to say it, but if you're not posting regularly, brands are gonna click away faster than a shark running from a jet in West Side Story. And as such, they're not gonna have enough data. It's gonna feel too risky for them and they'll move on to the next creator. When I used to run my influencer marketing agency, we did not consider any creators whose last post was more than a month ago. And I know that seems kind of harsh, but it's the truth of what happens in this industry. So they've seen you give a clear value proposition and that you post regularly, so they decide that they wanna look into you a little bit more. Now it's time to show your strengths. Now you need to convince the brand that you are their dream creator without even talking to them yet. But how the heck do you do that? Well, first off, you've got to show that you're versatile. Tell them exactly what types of partnerships you can do.
Yeah, so, I guess here's my email address to email me. Could reach out, I guess.
No. You're gonna say, I specialize in integrated videos and dedicated videos. And I can repurpose content into short form, like Reels and TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I can even create exclusive content for your brand that I don't even post. Better yet, make your media kit publicly accessible. 99% of creators hide theirs away, like it contains some incredible trade secrets that other creators are gonna steal. But it's not Mr. Krabs' Krabby Patty recipe.
I'll get him to tell me the secret Krabby Patty formula.
You wanna give brands everything they need up front so they can confidently recommend you to their boss without first having to reach out to you and confirm a bunch of basic details. By the way, making your media kit easy to access also means that you gotta remove your pricing page. I talk about why that's so critical in extreme detail in week 2 of my course Brand Deal Wizard. So if you wanna find out more info on that, go to branddealwizard.com or click the link below. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, your content. You've got to consider whether a brand is going to be comfortable being associated with you, and how you conduct yourself on social media. This is the alignment part of the NAV checklist, right? You need to make sure that every piece of content you create further solidifies your authority and is in alignment with your niche, so a brand knows what to expect going forward. After all, they need to conclude that their only option is to hire you to represent them. And they're not gonna stake their reputation on some creator who occasionally posts random videos of them and their friends getting a little tipsy on a Friday night. Or who randomly uploads videos of a delicious cronut that, however gram-worthy, is not relevant to their crypto podcast. But guess what? It doesn't matter how great your content is. A brand is only gonna find you if you make it easy for them. You need to get noticed. But how? This is where the visibility part of the NAV checklist comes in. Imagine that you are the brand. What steps would you take to find you? Let's say you work for a home improvement brand, okay, and you're looking for a new creator to partner with. You'd probably start by Googling top home improvement influencers. Or maybe you'd go on YouTube and search related keywords like home accessories or interior design or maybe DIY. Or maybe you search those keywords as hashtags on Instagram. And guess what? This is literally what brands do to find new creators, right? There is no secret formula. And yes, of course, as brands get larger, some of them use software tools to get more sophisticated with their discovery methods. But in the beginning, manually searching on social platforms is what they do. So you need to increase the odds that when a brand is searching for those keywords, your name is gonna pop up. You can even look at what other creators are doing to figure out the keywords that your dream brands are searching for. And if you're creating consistent content with those keywords, it's more likely the right brand is gonna find you. By the way, I talk a lot more about how you can use the NAV checklist to navigate your content strategy in my course, Gifted to Paid. So if you wanna learn more, you can go to giftedtopaid.com or click the link below. So look, we're not done. If you like secret words and secret handshakes, check out this video where I tell you the words to use to get brands to pay you more.